Now, regarding the ad placements for sponsored brands, here it's often necessary to optimize the rest of search placements and the placements that appear on the product detail page. We often see that video ads are shown on product pages, while regular brand banners tend to perform quite poorly. At the bottom of the product page, brand ads and banners also tend to perform rather weakly. If we want to cut back to reduce our expenses and get the maximum sales, it's actually pretty easy to do this with sponsored brands ads. All you need to do is leave just this one banner at the top of search. The main thing is that it delivers the highest sales. I don't want to generalize, but in most cases, it's this banner that performs and sells the best. Whether that's the case for you, you can always check in sponsored brands ads in the placement report. And when you open this report, we took data for just one day to have fewer dates and make it easier to calculate. Column G here shows our placements, and we see that Amazon gives us three placements: product page, rest of search, and top of search. Let's take a look at our results for sponsored brands ads. We see 88 Canadian dollars in spend, and in sales we have 639, 640. You can calculate it. Let's see what we have. 88 divided by 640. 14%. All right, that's the overall result. But let's see how each placement performs individually. Let's start with the products page. What are its results? We see very few impressions and only 2 clicks. Our spend is 321. 0 sales. All right, got it. Very little spend, but no sales. So what do we have in rest? In the rest category, we see $46 in total spend and $222 in overall sales. 46 to 222. 21%, which means it's performing much worse than average, and only a third of the sales are here. So the situation at the top should be much better. Let's take a look. So our spend is 39, less than in rest, but sales are 417. 39 to 417. 9%. So we can see how much better the performance is here. This often happens for most accounts, so we can afford to cut out everything else and keep top of search just for brand advertising. How do you do that? When creating a campaign, we have the option in the settings to lower or raise the bid for placements that are not top of search, meaning for other placements. And for example, if we take a closer look at what specific CPC we are currently getting in the rest of search and on the product page, we can decide to cut them off entirely or simply choose to increase the bid significantly for the top of search results. So if we set $1 as the regular bid, then non-top of search placements will get much less, up to 50 cents. If we set it to 2 here, then we get up to $1. With 3, the placements that are different that are not top of search get a bid up to $1.50. And in this way, we cut out and leave only the highest performing placement, which is at the top of the page.